Okay, good morning, grade 7. We will now move to our topic, which is force, motion, and energy. Let me share my screen. Okay, can you see my shared screen now?
Yes.
Okay. Again, please turn on your camera, grade 7, so that I can see you. Okay. So, force, motion, and energy. What is the force in connection to motion and its energy? Let's start first with the reference point. Okay. Reference point, starting point. You choose to describe the location or the position of an object. Again, a reference point is the starting point. You choose to describe the location or position of an object. Its description of your location also includes your distance and direction from the reference point. Describing your location in this way defines your position. A position is an object's distance from the direction from a reference point. A complete description of your position includes a distance, a direction, and a reference point. Again, when you're talking about reference point, you're actually talking about the starting point and you describe your location or position of the object. Okay? If you're talking about location or position rather, this is the object's distance and direction from the reference point. Okay? A complete description of your position includes the distance, direction, and reference point. Let's move now to motion. Motion is the process of changing position from this position to that position. You're actually talking about motion. Distance and displacement. Okay? Suppose a baseball player runs the bases. Can, have you seen a baseball player changing position? Grade 7?
Yeah.
Okay. Distance, the length of the path the player runs. Okay. And displacement is the difference between the initial or the first position and the final position of an object. So that's the displacement. Okay. For example, this one, if the biker actually travels this far, this red line here, that is actually the distance. And the displacement is from the position of the starting point to the position, from the position to the starting point to the position of the end point or the final or the last position. That is actually displacement. Speed and velocity. Okay? Speed is a measure of distance of an object travels per unit of time. You can calculate the speed by dividing the distance traveled by the time it takes to go to that distance. The unit of speed are units of distance divided by the units of time, or meters per second. And then meters per second. So let's tackle now the speed. Okay? Let's talk about constant speed first. So, it is the rate of change of position in which the same distance is traveled each second. If the speed of an object is not constant, you might want to know its speed at a certain moment. The second speed is the instantaneous speed, a speed at a specific instant in time. Okay, you can see a car's instantaneous speed on its speedometer. Have you seen the speedometer of a car? speedometer.
Yeah.
Okay, the speedometer is the instrument being used to measure its instantaneous speed in that certain point or certain time. Describing an object's speed is very easy if the speed is constant. Yes, but how can you describe the speed of an object when it's speeding up or slowing down? One way is to calculate its average speed. So let's tackle now average speed. Average speed is the total distance traveled divided by the time taken to travel that distance. That's the average speed. Again, average speed is the total distance traveled divided by the time taken to travel the distance. Okay, you can calculate the average speed using this equation. Okay, the total average speed is equal to the total distance over time. Distance over time. The symbol V represents the term average speed. Example. Okay, Melissa shot a model rocket six, 360 meters into the air. It took the rocket 4 seconds to fly that far. What is the average speed of the rocket? Okay, so in solving um, equations, scientific equations, you need to give also the given. You need to put the given first, followed by the formula and the solution. Okay, what are the given there? Grade 7. What are the given? Grade 7. Rhea.
Mm,
Try to look at the given. The given there is the distance, 360 meters, and the time, which is 4 seconds. Okay? Formula, V is equal to distance over time. The distance is 360 divided by 4 seconds. So your average speed is 90 meters per second. Okay? Grade 7, are you still with me?
yeah. Yeah.
Do you have any questions so far?
No.
It seems that some of you are present but mentally absent. It's happening grade 7. Okay. What I want you to do now, grade 7, we are still in the average speed. What I want you to do now is research on the average speed, the calculation, same as how can we generate or formulate the formula out of the given constant formula. Okay? Let's continue the discussion by next meeting and hopefully everybody can participate. Okay? I think that is all for today, class. Thank you for participating. Have a nice day, everyone. Goodbye.
Fine. Thank you.